On Sunday, I put out a video saying there was 2 hot stocks to buy this week for the big catalysts that are coming up, and one was ChargePoint, the other was Plug Power, and today's video is about Plug Power. Since Monday, we have seen the stock shoot up 13%, so anyone that jumped on the dream with me, well, you are welcome.
Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, coincidence. Yeah, coincidence. Something that happens by chance, I think not.
What's the crack, everyone? Welcome back to Buy, Hold, Sell, and I hope, of course, you're all well. Today's video is about Plug Power. As I said on the video on Sunday, and for anyone that didn't watch that video, I'll share the link here. It gives a bit of an insight into why we are buying them, talks about the price targets and the anticipation of where Plug Power can go, and ChargePoint if you're interested. They're both in the same space. In that video, I talked about the Plug Power Symposium that is coming up. The event is due to go live tomorrow. So I thought I'd just talk about what we're likely to anticipate, some of the rumors that are coming out. This is a stock that I've been watching carefully and monitoring for about 6, 8, 9 months. It's one that's in the green sector, and I'll share my playlist here for all the green stocks, sustainable energy, all of this thing. Companies that are doing things a bit different to protect the environment, and within that I see a lot of potential to make a lot of money. It's mostly tied around lithium as well, so anyone interested, check that out. But this is one that fits the bill, fits me perfectly. I like the infrastructure side of things to do with charging EV cars. It just makes sense that if we believe that that sector is going to thrive, this infrastructure is going to be obviously required. So that's why we're in a nutshell. Plug Power, big event coming up. Let's have a look. If you go onto their website then, Plug Power, Plug Symposium 2021, here comes green hydrogen. September 14th, 2021. September 14th, 2021. Now, as much as I love what Plug Power is about and what they're trying to do, very, very poor that it says September when we are in fact in October. If you go down though, it does say register here. Symposium will start at 10 a.m. October 14th. So they have made a mistake there. That is poor. So we'll click here to register for the details. It does have the right date. So it's not a big deal, not a big deal. Errors happen on the website, but you think someone would have told them about that. Click to register. If you don't want to register, you can obviously just subscribe to my channel. So for the UK people, it does say 10 a.m. in America, but for the UK, it'll be 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. So it's a long event. And I'm registered, and as you can see you in 1 day, 4 hours and 12 minutes, 13 seconds. So something to look forward to tomorrow. And I will bring you some sort of coverage on that. So make sure to hit the like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, guys. Go to Market Watch then, we'll have an idea here of what they're to expect. Shares of Plug Power charged higher Tuesday, putting them on track for the 6th straight gain ahead of the hydrogen and fuel cell systems company's much anticipated annual symposium later this week. So it'll be done virtually, and the key gauging of the company's long-term potential. The quote, in our view, management is likely to increase its 2021 guidance and 2024 targets given the strength in material handling and the additional adjacent market opportunities, which should boast robust growth rates through the decade. Near and mid-term guidance raises, we expect management to be providing insight into the goals for 2025 plus, which should drive positive investor sentiment given Plug Power's opportunity set. He reiterated a buy rating, as he has done on the stock since June 2020, and kept his price target at $45, which implies around 52% upside in current levels. I'll not talk anymore about the anticipations of targets. Like I said, they're in the previous video, go in and check it out. So there's going to be anticipation of price targets. That's going to be kind of what people are hoping for. Anything less than that, the stock will probably have a negative impact on it. Anything positive, better than that, it'll likely to shoot up. So it's risky enough. I have loaded up on this a bit more than the likes of the ChargePoint that I talked about, but the reason being is because of this catalyst, but I've yet to fully build my position. We'll just have to see what way it goes. I've covered stocks like this before. We know how catalysts sometimes can potentially be positive, but it can also be negative. So I've loaded up on Monday. I'm delighted with the return. If we look at the charts here, you can see, taking it from Monday, from the lows, not that I cut all this because I did buy on Monday, but you're getting in and around 13% from the highs to the lows. I'm currently 8% up on it. So I'm delighted with the trade. I hope anybody else that jumped on it is happy with how it's gone too. We can see in the pre-market, slightly down, 0.4%, but it's very early in the morning here, so there's a lot of change that will probably likely to come. But that's doing very well considering the markets generally aren't particularly great at the moment. So there's this article that came out yesterday morning as well. Stock and hydrogen technology company Plug Power is up because CEO Andy Marsh appeared on CNBC's Mad Money on Monday, and he had a conversation with Jim Cramer. That a lot is going on with the company, and investors are energized. Investors are increasingly bullish as they look ahead to the company's hydrogen symposium coming up on October 14th. It's a full day of event. Analysts, investors and other stakeholders where the company will outline its plans for the future. Plug, which is known for hydrogen fuel cell powered materials, Handling Equipment is commercializing hydrogen technology for heavy duty trucks. Running big rigs on hydrogen electric motors doesn't generate any carbon dioxide tailpipe emissions the way traditional diesel fuel does. It's a cleaner option. Carbon dioxide is the main gas blamed for the global climate change by hydrogen technology. It's still expensive and scaling up, so it can compete with diesel on a cost basis. Marsh's interview hinted that the new partnerships of heavy duty truck makers could be coming Thursday. Marsh also mentioned that Plug was working with General Motors GM in the materials handling sector. And just as a reminder, almost 70% of analysts covering the stock rate as shares a buy. The average buy rating ratio is S&P is around 55%. The average analyst price target is about $40 a share, which shows around 38% higher than the recent levels of 28.7 a share. There's a lot of expectations from tomorrow's event. We will see what happens. If any of that gets announced, I would anticipate that the share price will continue to rise. Hopefully it's not a case of buy the rumor, sell the story. I don't think that is the sentiment. Main reason being is because it has had such a pullback as we talked about in the previous video. So I'm invested either way. If it does pull back, I'm buying more, so it's all good. I'm not building my full position. I'll be loving to hear what your thoughts are on Plug Power. Is this a good stock for the future? I personally think that it is, and as well as ChargePoint, similar space. I think this is a necessity for EV chargers and to go green, so I think it's a great space to be in. Long hold, we're going to win big on it. I am fairly confident of that. If you have found this video informative, please like, subscribe and share. I'll be back soon with the follow-up and a bit of a recap of how all this event has went down. Hopefully we see a good share price rise. I'll catch you soon, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Yeah. Coincidence. Something that happens by chance, I think not.